Click this button to open the measures equivalency form. This form lets you create custom measure values and to convert a measure from one type to another. For example, I'm going to select gallons to quarts. This dialog is asking how many gallons we'd like to convert to quarts. I'm going to say 2 gallons. Click OK. At the bottom of the form in the pink area here is the answer. 2 gallons is the same as 8 quarts. Click this button to open the measures equivalency form. This form lets you create custom measure values and to convert a measure from one type to another. For example, I'm going to select gallons to quarts. This dialog is asking how many gallons we'd like to convert to quarts. I'm going to say 2 gallons. Click OK. At the bottom of the form in the pink area here is the answer. 2 gallons is the same as 8 quarts. If the items in the drop-down list are not what you like, for example, let's suppose we'd like to convert cups to quarts instead of quarts to cups. Simply click the Reverse This List button. Now there's an option to convert cups to quarts. We'll select that. Enter 2 cups. Okay, and 2 cups is equal to half a quart. You can make conversions directly in these listed items. You don't have to use the big drop-down control. For example, I want to convert pounds to ounces. To proceed, double-click on pound. Enter the number of pounds to convert to ounces. I'll say 3 pounds. Okay, the answer's at the bottom of the form. 3 pounds is 48 ounces. You can go the other way. For example, I'm going to convert teaspoons to tablespoons. Double-click teaspoon. Note the message, I'll enter 10. I want to convert 10 teaspoons to tablespoons. Okay, 10 teaspoons is 3 1/3 tablespoons. To create a new custom measure, click the new record item in the lower left corner. First, we're going to open this drop-down and see what current measures are available. There's nothing currently here that called big. So what we're going to do is create a new record for 1 big jar, and it's going to equal 10 small jars. We're going to click in the quantity field, 1R tab key, and we're going to type big jar, enter key. We're asked if we want to enter big jar as a new measure in the list. That's the list that we saw when we opened the drop-down. Say yes. Next, on the other side, we're going to say it's equal to 10, tab key, and we'll type in small jar, enter key. Note that we did not get the dialog this time. That is because the value small jar was already in the list. Let's test this and see if it works. We'll double-click big jar. How many big jars do you want to convert to small jars, I'm going to say? 5 big jars is equal to, okay, 5 big jars is equal to 50 small jars. To delete a measure pair that's never been used in any recipe meals or ingredients, select that record. In this case, I'll delete big jars, small jar. And I know it's never been used because I just created it and used the delete key. If the wording you get only references one record, it's safe to proceed with yes. If this said it's going to delete one record and related records, do not proceed if you delete a measure pair that has been used in recipes, meals, or ingredients. You will delete those items as well. In this example, I know I can proceed by clicking yes. If we open the drop-down, there's no more big item there. If you would like to change or edit the wording of a given measure, you can do so by clicking Allow Changes. Say OK. Click in the field you want to change. Use the Escape key to dismiss the dialog. Then type in your change. For this example, we're going to change big jar to big jars with an S. To save that change, click in the record selector. Note that Changes Allowed is still listed here to lock this form down. Click this button, and it now says Allow Changes. As long as it says Allow Changes, there's nothing you can do to edit the values.